Welcome back to KHS Cougar News. I'm Xiomara.
And I'm Zachary, bringing you this week's upcoming news.
Time for the usual reminders. Make sure to wear your ID and have your laptop charged and ready every day.
Happy Homecoming Week! I loved seeing what everyone did for Character and Generation Day.
I'm even more excited seeing people dress up for today's Dress Up Day.
Reminder that the Hoko Dance is this Saturday from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. in the Commons. Doors close promptly at 8:45, so don't be late.
For grades 9 through 11, Picture Day is this Friday.
The patio is closed this week for breakfast and lunch, and admins will be supervising pictures for the last 10 minutes of lunch for Hoko Dress-Up Days. Also, remember to stay Cougar strong as we wrap up our Spirit Week with Class Color Day on Thursday and Maria on Friday.
Letting you know that progress report 2 ends September 20th, and if you do not pass, this will affect your eligibility for UIL.
September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Make a difference by donating to our fundraisers jars at lunch. Whichever grade level has the least money, the AP designated for that level must kiss a pig. Bring your dollar bills to donate.
And if we hit our goal of $300, Dr. Jackson kisses a pig too. Can't wait to see who wins.
Speaking of wins, let's announce who won this year's Homecoming Court. Starting with our freshman laureate lady, the winners are Christopher Moreno and Chloe Wynn.
For sophomore Duke and Duchess are Zachary Davis and Fernanda Martinez. Your junior Prince and Princess are Jackson Vogel and Leticia Martinez.
Now let's see who's in the running for Queen and King this year's for Homecoming Court. In the King's Court, we have Noe Doe, Grayson Green, Aaron Liu, and Arthur Newton.
Not in the Queen's Court are Rose Anderson, Kimani Davis, Rosalind Gomez, and Angelica Lopez.
Congratulations to everyone.
Is you or your friend's birthday coming up? Then you should surprise them by featuring them on KHS News. Scan the flyer with presents on it that can be seen in the hallways and submit their name and even a picture if you want.
Today marks the day of an emotional moment in history that we can forever remember. A day where so many lives were lost and people lost their spouses, their parents, their friends, their family, and people close to them. It's important to recognize the moment in history and to those who suffered the losses this day had with it.
This Sunday starts the beginning of Hispanic Heritage Month. It takes place from September 15th until October 15th. These dates are significant because this is when most of the countries in Latin America gained their independence from Spain. Mexico gained their independence on September 16th, and Chile gained their independence on September 18th. During the Hispanic Heritage Month, many cities will host concerts, parades, runs, festivals, and art exhibits, and more in celebration.
Today is also Texas First Responders Day in honor of the bravery, courage, and determination of Texas men and women who assisted others in emergency.
A lot of people have this assumption that libraries are only good for books. Wrong. There's actually many uses in libraries. Let's take a look at what the library in our school has to offer.
Hey Cougs, today we're sitting down with Miss Wynn, our librarian, to discuss the resources available in the library. What are some resources that the library has?
So our library we have tons of books, and we also have a large makerspace section with different types of technologies like 3D pens, 3D printers, Lego robotics kits. We also have an AV room, which now has some musical equipment as well, and we have some amazing databases for researching.
What are some clubs at the library?
So I stay late on Thursdays, and I sponsor the Anime Club, which meets right here and watches anime, and we also have a chance to get tickets to Anime Matsuri for next summer. And we also have our chess club that meets in the center area on Thursdays, and we have our CKS Crochet Knitting Sewing Club that meets on Thursdays as well.
What are things you want students to know?
I want students to know that everyone is welcome here, and all of the resources that we have are available, and if you need help with any of them, I'm more than happy to help, and I look forward to seeing you in the library this year.
Ready for the trivia break, Xiomara?
Yup.
Don't you ever feel like you're lacking courses that interest you?
Let's take a look at the class students at Kepner want.
What's one thing you wish they taught in school but they don't? I wish they taught how to do your finances at school. What do you wish they taught in school, but they don't?
I wish they taught how to pay taxes.
One class I wish they taught at school was genocide. Technically we do have it, but they got rid of it, so I'm sad.
One thing I wish they taught in school would be like another language, kind of like Urdu or like Vietnamese.
One thing I wish they taught in school is driving and road laws.
What's one thing you wish they taught in school, but they don't?
I wish they taught sign language because it's a good tool to communicate with other people.
I wish they taught how to do clothing design because there's a lot of people who are interested in fashion.
Hey Xiomara, don't you think our football team has been on a roll lately?
Yeah, I noticed.
Let's see how this year's football team has made their advances.
What are your goals for the season?
You know, I want to be a first team all-district receiver, and I'm aiming to be the district MVP.
I would like to have at least 2,000 passing yards and at least 20 passing touchdowns.
This season, I'd like to clean up a lot of things logistically. Football-wise, be able to move in and out of personnel, get more kids involved, get our coaches more involved in what we're doing. So just cleaning up things logistically.
What are you guys doing to prepare for the season differently this year?
This year we've had more participation outside of school. We've had a lot more kids show up, and a lot of people have been working harder.
Well, for one, we have a new offensive coordinator, and one of our new mottos this year is next play mentality. So no matter if it's good or a bad play, we move on to the next play.
And what are your goals for the team this season?
I want to have a winning record and make the playoffs.
Well, of course, to make playoffs and to win our homecoming game.
We want to win. Defensively, we want to improve in every statistical category we can from last season and put together complete games with game plans and help our team win more games.
I'm Kaylin Lacey. I'm a senior and I'm a cheerleader.
All right, so how do you think the team's going to do after watching the scrimmage against Dulles?
Yesterday, I think we did really good, so I have a lot of hope in our team, and I think we could probably win a few games this year.
What are you most excited for this season?
I am most excited for football season and cheering on my team, but I'm really excited for when we score touchdowns and get to do the fight song.
Now let's catch up with sports with Molly.
Hey Cougs, I'm Molly, and I'll be telling you what you need to know for sports. Let's start first off with our football team, who won their last game 41-16 against Lamar Consolidated, and now they're 2-0. Way to go, guys. Water polo will also be having a game today versus Dulles at the aquatic practice facility. Another match on Friday will be versus Bush at Don Cook Natorium. Go all out and show your support for our football team at this week's HOCO game against Wisdom. Wear your maroon, people, and that's all I have for today. Enjoy the hunt. Now back to Xiomara and Zachary.
It's almost time for us to sign off, but before we head out, make sure to follow KHS_press for both Instagram and Twitter for weekly pictures on events.
Also subscribe to KHS Cougar News on YouTube where all the announcements are posted.
Bye.